On September 8th, CIG opened Star Citizen 4.31 PTU to all backers. With its release, we now have access to the brand new Science Wing at the ASD Onyx facilities. After just a few minutes of searching, I was able to get my loot goblin hands on a Fresnel Volt LMG, and you guys already know how I like to roll. As soon as I got my paws on it, I rubbed my hands together like Birdman because y'all already know what time it is. But hey, it's FC here, and I'd like to welcome everyone back to the channel for another FPS testing video. But before we actually get started, I would like to remind everyone that I am hosting a giveaway for the brand new ship, the Kruger Intergalactic L21 Wolf. All you gotta do in order to enter this giveaway is 1. Be a subscriber, and 2. Comment on any video I post from August 18th to September 18th for your chance to win. But with the promos to the side, we can now begin. I'd like to start this video off with typical fried chicken seasoning by reading this firearms item description. The engineers at Volt crafted the Fresnel LMG to bring a powerful energy weapon to the front lines, one that can initiate a fight with rapid spray of deadly blasts. As the weapon heats up, the shots become slower and more powerful, but be careful of overheating. A weapon of this magnitude demands a strong foundation. Operators are encouraged to fire from a crouching position to allow for better recoil management. Now, this firearm doesn't perform like any other firearm in the game. 1, it is extremely heavy, so there's going to be a lot of sway, which is why in the description it tells you to crouch down or go prone so you can have better control of the firearm. But according to the patch notes, the Fresnel Volt LMG should start off with a damage output of 6.8 that should cap out at 54.8 damage per shot. So pretty much how this weapon works is it starts off shooting really low and fast, but as it heats up, it shoots slower and hits harder. Also, the Fresnel LMG will maintain its heat a lot longer versus some of the other Volt weapons, so it can maintain its combat strength. With all the information and cinematics done with, we can now commence the FPS testing. Luckily, I have my non-forced willing volunteer gaporu to take some shots for me. For today's testing, we are going to be using some heavy and medium tier armor. Gaporu is going to be receiving core and head shots, both cooled and heated shots, with a range in between 10 meters to 50 meters. To get things started, I wanted to see how much damage a single round would do to a player if he was shot in the head. As you can see, a single shot with the Fresnel LMG only deals about 8 damage if shot in the head. Now, with heavy armor, it's a little bit less, with 6 damage. I also wanted to test how much damage a single shot while the LMG is near its overheating point would deal as well. After running a couple tests, me and gaporu discovered that the Fresnel LMG deals between 56 to 52 damage per overheated headshot. But when it comes to heavy tier armor, the damage output is just slightly less, at about 48 to 54 damage per overheated headshot. We are now going to run some tests to see how long it takes to down a player from 30 meters while the LMG is cooled down. As you can see, the Fresnel LMG deals quite a bit of damage to this medium tier armor, takes down gaporu real quick and easy even though it's cooled down. Now, let's see how well it does with the LMG heated up. In the making of this video, me and gaporu discovered real quickly that the Fresnel Volt LMG is a little buggy, mainly when it comes to the receiver. The person who I was shooting was not receiving all the damage until it instantly hit him all at the same time. After the third shot, gaporu received the full effects of the gun. Let's heat the gun up. Get it as hot as possible. 3 shots. Ooh, okay. For medium tier armor, we were getting real consistent shots. Pretty much it took 3 shots for chest, or 3 to 2 depending if you're hitting head and core, 2 just for the head. So that's what this LMG can do to players who are wearing medium tier armor. Now let's switch it up and go to heavy tier armor.
It's pretty well, I would say.
gaporu is now wearing the basic Morozov heavy armor, 40%. We're going to be doing a core testing and we're going to be shooting the chest. No heat applied to the LMG. Okay, let's see how long it takes. I would say about the same amount of time as medium armor.
I would say it's actually a little bit longer, but not like a lot.
Okay, let's do that again. Let's test it out one more time to the chest. See what happens. Let me go with 30 meters, typical 30 meters.
That's also cool.
I feel like 30 meters is a pretty comfortable distance that most players would actually start shooting each other at. So let's see, 35. Well, oh. Let me get a little closer. 30 meters, close enough. Okay, more core chest, no heat applied to the LMG. So as you can tell, with the heavy tier armor, the TTK is just a little bit longer than the medium tier armor. Me and gaporu got consecutive numbers after running the test over and over and over again. Pretty much the TTK was usually the same, but it changes up a little bit depending if I was able to score a headshot or not due to the recoil of the LMG. Now let's get the Fresnel to its overheating point to see if a heavy armored gaporu will last long. Get the gun heated up. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that was 3 shots. I put a 4th one in on accident.
Yeah, but much better this time. Like for you.
Okay, let's see. 30 meters, fully heated up. Take 2. Four shots, heated up. So as you can see, this thing could literally destroy crowds if you had a lot of NPCs or players nearby. If it's heated up already, you can just pluck them out real quickly with just a couple shots per individual. But let's now move along to headshots. Let's see. How far am I? Maybe 20 meters of headshots. That's no heat applied to the LMG. If I can actually get them all to connect. Okay. I know, I missed a couple shots, but this LMG does have a lot of recoil. This is why in its item description, it is advised to shoot while crouched or prone in order to mediate some of that recoil. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Fully heated up headshots. Three headshots, fully heated up. So for fully heated up headshots, it takes in between 2 and 3. We ran some extra tests in the background off camera to double check just because I felt like I was shooting just a little low. And to confirm with you guys, it is about 2 to 3 headshots, and you know, it's not consistent, but it's still not bad for what it can do. Now the next and very last is going to be a range test. Now, I know that this firearm has no actual damage drop-off because it's an energy weapon, and everyone always says that energy weapons don't have damage drop-off from distance. So it's going to be more or less a stability test to see how well I can control the LMG from about 80 meters away. Now, like I said earlier, this thing does kick and buck quite a bit. I'm using the Zenith sniper rifle scope, which is a 4 to 8 times zoom, I believe. Which, you know, should be satisfactory for the results that I'm looking for. Chest, whatever I can possibly hit. Okay. And boom, that is the Fresnel Volt LMG. Now, if you guys want my impressions and my opinions on it, I'll let you guys have it. Pretty much the way how I see it is that it is a strong and powerful weapon, but it does come at a cost. This is a very heavy LMG, and the magazines are also very heavy as well. Each magazine weighs 150% more than one single FS9 magazine, which means you are going to become encumbered a hell of a lot faster using a lot less versus regular traditional ammunition, which is okay. It has its trade-offs. Not every gun should be perfect or be the meta. Every gun needs to have its strengths and its weaknesses. Some of the strong points of this LMG is that it can deal real heavy damage once it starts heating up. It is also able to maintain its heat versus the other Volt weapons a lot longer, so you're able to stay in action a hell of a lot longer as well. In my opinion, this LMG is perfect for crowd control. If you're rolling with a group of 2 or 3 people, one has a sniper, one has a basic AR, and they're just not tearing up the NPCs in front of you, you pull out this LMG and you just start mowing them down real easily with suppressive fire as your teammates are reloading or repulling their magazines. This LMG also does come in 5 different colorways. You're able to locate 4 of them in the Onyx facilities, and then Wicklow has its own variant as well. But tell me down below in the comments if you guys had the chance to touch this brand new LMG. Do you enjoy it or do you hate it? But please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Please slap that like button because it really does help more eyes see the biggest bird in the verse. But you guys already know who it is. It's FC, aka Fried Chicken. Big Bird out.